facilities, and service that will have you come back again. Even
8
if you
seconds.
aren't a member,
Thank you.
banquet and meeting
Stand by
rooms are
control.
available to
Stand by
you.
switch A.
Sharon Royal today to book your event at Twin Hills.
Roll A.
Kansas Crossing Casino halts construction. Plus, the city of Joplin works to find a new home for this symbolic tree. And how the Perenity program is putting smiles on the faces of hospice patients.
Start your zoom. Cue him.
Developers of the new Kansas Crossing in
Stand by to turn
Pittsburgh
to
have
3.
decided to stop construction for now.
Ease in.
This is KOIM News
Take
at
3.
10.
Three's up.
Developers
Stand by
want to
V1B.
wait out some litigation that might put an end to the entire casino
B.
project.
Take it.
Only some dirt work
Don't do a
is
bite
being
in
done on
ANAC.
the project right now. Legal action is coming from developers of another
And right
Plains
here on 3,
casino
please.
and nearby Cherokee County commissioners. They say the state ignored its
too far.
own law that called for a larger
That's
casino
perfect right there,
development.
thank you.
Cherokee County commissioners say the Kansas Crossing Casino is too small to greatly benefit the state and local governments. State Lottery Commission has granted the Kansas Crossing developers a 90-day extension for when the casino must be up and
Roll A.
running.
Take it.
To take
10
the
seconds.
risk
Stand by to tag on
putting
3.
a $72 million
Starting to 2
development
after.
at a corner where, even albeit unlikely, it may not have a license, doesn't make business sense.
Cue him on 3. He's
The
up.
casino's
Stand by camera
original
2.
day for completion was to be on or before July 2nd of next year. That date has now been extended to September 30th.
Cue him on 2.
If completion of the
This is a
casino
reader.
is pushed back 90 days, state and local governments stand to miss out on projected
Going to a
gaming
bite in
revenues.
D next.
Kansas Crossing says the delay would cost the state a little more than $2 million. Says it would cost Crawford County, Cherokee County, and the city of Pittsburgh a little more than $88,000. The head of Crawford
Stand by
County's
B-bite.
Convention and Visitors Bureau says that's not good for
Roll
anyone.
B. Take it.
You see stats all the time. This
15
supports
seconds
through
up,
to
southeast
Kansas,
Kansas.
and those
Tagging on
numbers
camera
may be the
2, then
truth
turn it back to 3.
financially.
Clear.
But if we can
Stand
come
by 2 for
together,
tag.
I think we really could see that growth and get rid of those stats and that negative perception of Southeast Kansas.
Cue him on 2.
Kansas Crossing also
Stand by
says
camera 3.
CTEC, which is the region's skilled trade workforce education center, would lose almost $100,000 because of a 90-day delay.
Cue him on 3.
U.S.
Stand by
Senator
B1A.
Jerry Moran makes a stop in Baxter
Roll
Springs,
A.
Kansas.
Take it.
Talked with residents at the
Don't do a bite in
Heritage
B.
Center and Museum about issues facing Kansans and the nation. It's part of his
Stand by
Kansas
B-bite.
listening tour. He says it's an effort to keep the state connected to things on
Roll B.
Capitol Hill.
Take it.
The most common conversation
15
I have with
seconds.
Kansans today
Storms
is,
and
"Jerry, I'm
tornadoes."
worried about my kids and grandkids. What's the country going to be like
Clear.
for them?
Tagging
It's a
on
very
camera 3, then going to
unselfish
1 for
thing.
first
We learned
weather.
a bit of that here today, as well as some specific problems.
Stand by 3 for
particularly
tag.
that faces Baxter Springs, this area as a result of storms and tornadoes.
Cue him on 3. Stand by
Moran
1.
also made stops today in Independence and Oswego.
Cue him on 1.
Doug Hetty joins us. Same old, same old. The weather really hasn't changed much for a few days. Looks
Stand
like
by
it's gonna
storm.
stay this way.
Yeah, I should have came in Monday,
Doug,
recorded
Doug's
the
mic.
forecast, and taken the whole week off.
Maybe you did.
Maybe.
Maybe you are recording now.
Very true.
It's hard for me to tell.
He's not really here.
Yeah, I don't even know what the date is because it could be Monday.
Storms up.
You
Just
never
say
know.
today, and that
Coming
way.
up to camera 2 next.
Yes, the weather today, much like what we had yesterday, also on Monday, as temperatures right around 90 degrees, partly to mostly sunny skies. Still pretty much clear skies for us right now. As we zoom in, you can actually see the date up there. It's Wednesday, 10:04 and 4 seconds. 5
Stand by
seconds.
2.
Temperatures mid-70s. We'll drop back to about 71, 72 later on tonight. We'll warm to about 80 by 11 a.m. Still, we're going to be fairly hot over the next few days, but rain chances will increase as we head into the holiday weekend. We'll chat about that here in a bit.
Cue him on
I'm
2.
convinced you are live. Thanks, Doug. Curriculum
Hey, buddy, you wanna-
changes and prep classes pay off for Pittsburgh High School with higher ACT
Roll A.
scores.
Take it.
PHS students
Don't do a bite
tested
in V
at
next.
or above the national average on the
Clear.
ACT. The principal says it's because of a focus on a close read of questions. It helps students answer questions in all subjects. He says scores have improved over the past 5 years. He credits teachers and students with more rigorous advanced
by B-bite.
placement classes. Many say a special ACT prep class also
Roll B.
helps.
Take it.
We do a lot of sample
30
tests.
seconds.
We
Longer
do,
on and just speed
we
up on.
spend time on areas where
Clear.
maybe students are weak.
We'll
and
tag
so
this
we
on
give them
2, then turn to
assessment and say,
3.
okay, here are the areas you need to work on, as well as just the time spent teaching them the strategies.
It's teaching me
then.
to time my testing better. I've always
10
been
left.
a slow
Stand by
tester,
camera 2 for
so
tag. Clear.
when I'm answering the questions, it helps me focus on like which ones I should take longer on and just speed up on.
You down. Taken.
Principal says the ACT
Stand by 3.
results mean the district is on the right track and will set new, higher goals.
Q13.
After the
Going to a
Joplin
pack and A.
tornado, several images became synonymous with the recovery. The Hope sign at the high school, the mural on 20th and Main, and just east of that, the Spirit tree. But that doesn't mean
Stand by
that tree
APAC.
is going to remain in place for long. KOAM's Tim Spears has details.
Roll A. Take it.
With family on 20th Street,
135
Jonathan
standard.
Fleischman passes
We'll
the
tag this
Spirit
on 3,
tree
then
almost
turn
daily.
to 2 with
For the
music and
past
pull for
several
the bump.
years, it's been one of the few noticeable constants in a now barren area.
It really changed after the tornado, man. Before the tornado even happened, you couldn't see but just right across the street. Man, now you can stand on my mom's balcony, you can see Messenger Tower, you can see the blasters lights.
Marta Churchwell is a member of Tank Public Art, the group that painted the tree.
We picked it out because it was there on a landscape that was empty, and it had braved the storm though. It had no bark on it, but it survived.
She says the tree won't be around much longer. The city is constructing an overpass for the Kansas City Southern Railway tracks where the Spirit tree is located.
I've been working with the arts group and discussing the possibility of relocating that.
Figuring the construction will damage the Spirit tree, the city of Joplin is working with the artists to find it a new home.
The arts group did a great job in adding
30
some
seconds
color
left.
to an area that was bleak. I think people felt like it kind of brought life back to that area. You know, we recognize the significance of the tree, and you know, we hope that the arts group can find another location for it so we can continue to provide the symbolism that it had.
And of course, leaving it there would be the best thing. But I also understand
10 seconds. Stand by 3 for tag.
the community just may not allow it to stay there.
Honestly, it's going to be really different. It's not going to look like Joplin anymore.
In Joplin, Tim Spears, KOAM News.
You down.
Deadline
Stand by
has
camera
not
2
been
with music
set
and
for the
pull.
tree's removal. The city and Tank Public Art are taking suggestions on
Start your
where
pull.
to move it.
Music Q12.
That is a look
Stand by
at
bite and
tonight's
B.
top stories. Quick check of the weather within the first 7 minutes of KOAM News. At
Little slow on your pull.
Still ahead, flower power.
Roll B. Take it.
Soon all
Stand by
of these
down,
beautiful
review and A.
bouquets will be delivered to area hospice patients. I'm Diane Gersenthal with details on the Serenity program
Roll A.
just ahead.
Take it.
And students at
Stand by VR.
MSSU learn what to do if they were to ever deal with a
Roll up
violent
VR.
intruder.
Take it. Thank you, sir.
You're 3 seconds late.